They say I play too much. You right. They say I.
Yo, this your boy EC22 of the FairWeather Fan channel, man. We are in the house, man, for another live podcast. Y'all, I got a little business to take care of real quick, man. Y'all listen. Facebook, on the FairWeather Fan Facebook page. You know, that thing, StreamYard and Facebook, they got some new requirements. So I'm not able to live stream on the FairWeather Fan page on Facebook, but I'm able to live stream here because in order to meet the criteria, you have to have so many followers. So if you're watching this now, watching the rebroadcast, please flip on over to the FairWeather Fan page, or you are my Facebook friend, and subscribe to that page so I can continue to live stream there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to upload these videos post-production. But anyway, man, let's jump on into some news. I won't be for you long. Once again, join us over on the Facebook Talk Radio, Lewis Medford here on Facebook. If you're on YouTube right now, jump on over to Facebook Live. You can get on my page, or you can follow Lewis Medford at Facebook Talk Radio, where we dive into a host of sport topics. But I'm going to be before you long. I just got a few things to cover. And let's go ahead and congratulate the goddamn Boston Celtics for their win. You know, as much as I don't want to, but man, Boston Celtics did their things against the Dallas Mavericks, and they are this year's 2024 NBA champions. So finally, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown can add champion to their resume. Finally. And it's kind of bittersweet. I'm kind of glad that the Mavericks lost, but at the same time, I want to see them win. But you know what? This road is not easy. Now they want Luka to have it easy. So, you know, he's going to have to try again another year to get back there, to learn some things, to grow up, to mature. And next time he get there, he'll be a better player. That's all I have for the Mavericks, unless you guys want to leave some comments about what you feel and how you feel about the Dallas Mavericks. But before I go any further, man, listen, Bryson DeChambeau has won or did win the U.S. Open. And I know some of you guys don't like golf, but I love golf and I like watching golf. But Bryson DeChambeau from Grapevine, Texas, won the U.S. Open, man. He's number 10 on the list in the PGA tournament, man. So, man, good job to Bryson, man, and all what he's done in the sport of golf, man. They still got a coming in. Who is this? What up, Blue? What up, Blue? What up, Blue, man? Well, I'll be joining you here in a little bit in the next 15 minutes or so. So like I said, I won't be before you long. Lewis Medford, Facebook Talk Radio. Those who watch it, jump on over there, and we're going to go live with him. But y'all, listen, the rankings right now in the PGA tournament is this. You got Scotty Scheffler, obviously. He's from Dallas as well. He's leading the whole league in the PGA Tour. Then you have Rory McIlroy. Actually, if you watch the U.S. Open, this is a guy that Bryson and him went all the way down to head. It came down to, I think, hole number 17 and 18. Bryson ended up getting a birdie to end up winning that thing. So, par to end that thing. So he did it the right way. But it came down to the stretch, man. That's the way you want to see somebody walk off as a champion in the U.S. Open. But kudos to Rory McIlroy for coming in second. But he's currently the second top-ranked player in PGA. Then you have Xander Schauffele at number 3. You have Ludwig Berg, coming in number 4. You got Wyndham Clark, Victor Hovland. You have Colin he's saying him Morikawa. That's his name, Colin Morikawa. And that, let me get the rest of these guys real quick. You got Patrick Cantley. You have John Rahm, and then number 10, you have Bryson DeChambeau in golf. Just wanted to quick throw that out there, y'all. I know we talk sports on this show, but we don't just talk football, basketball, baseball. I like golf. It is my show, so we're going to talk golf. But like I said, once again, congratulations for Bryson DeChambeau for winning the U.S. Open, man. The guy from Grapevine, Texas, he went to SMU, and appreciate you, Bryson, if you're watching, man. But listen, the last thing we're going to do to sew this podcast up, I want to kind of go into depth about this whole boxing. Y'all, if you watch a couple of video of mine right now, I'm just kind of disappointed in the sport of boxing. I really am. Seems like boxing has lost its flair. I remember growing up in the 90s, that was something that you wanted to see. And obviously the guys are not having boxing matches like they used to in the 90s. It seemed like these guys was fighting at least 3 to 4 times a year. Now you may see a fighter fight once twice a year, if he fight twice a year, he's doing good. But usually we see him once a year to take on the fight or whatever. And it's getting it's like watching these good fights, it seem like they're far in between. Now they got these small little fights that happen a long way, but the stuff that people got to climb up the ranks. But the good fight, the title fights, we don't see often. But I would like to say congratulations to Gervonta Tank Davis for what he did in his upset win over. Well, it's not upset, but his beat down of Frank Martin, knocked him out in the 8th round. This what's so funny about this fight, and if you guys who watch all the press conference and all the stuff they do, when they get up in each other's face and try to sell the fight for the most part, the weigh in on and stuff like that. But Gervonta said something that was pretty interesting because I never knew this kid thought about boxing this way when it come down to the business of boxing and how you strategically playing your fights. He looked over across to Frank Martin and said, "You should have waited. You fight me too soon." And yes, Frank Martin at the time was 18-0, but Gervonta is 29 or 28-0 at that time, 29-0 now with 27 knockouts. But he made back then it's like, oh, that's just hype. But man, the kid knows what he's talking about. He understands the profession, the business side of boxing. Frank, you're doing a good job. Yeah, you're 18-0, but this is not the time you want to come and fight me because you can lose it all. And that's what happened. I don't know if he lost it all, but it's a situation to where Frank Martin gonna have to get back into the bag and really, really figure out, what he wants to do with his career, who he wants to fight next and stuff like that. So we'll see where Frank Martin goes. He looked good in there. He just didn't look good enough to beat up Gervonta Davis. He landed some hits on him. Obviously, you've seen the fight. Gervonta was dinged up a little bit, but he's never hurt. So we'll see what happened. But with this fight, does this make Gervonta Davis the best boxer in boxing? And I personally like him because I like what I see out of him. I like the people he's fought. But the boxing community got him ranked at number 6, and I don't understand it. I just don't understand it for the life of me, why they got him ranked at number 6. I don't know. Did he piss somebody off? I don't even know what the situation is. But, right now, they got, to go down this list, Devin Hanley, they got him at number 10. They got Shakur Stevenson at number 9. I thought Shakur should be ranked up higher than that, but it is what it is. Tyson Fury, why is he still on this list? Why? I thought after losing to Usyk, he would be off this list because nobody really takes Tyson seriously. Maybe because of dad bod. I don't know, but that's what heavyweight fighters are. I don't know, but he's on the list at number 8. Somebody still believes in him. Then they got Arthur Betterbeeve. I don't know how it says Betterbeeve. He's on there. Gervonta Davis at number 6. They got Canelo Alvarez, number 5. They got Dimitri Bivol at number 4. They got Alexander Usyk at number 3. Then they got Naomi Ino, whatever his name, at number 2. And they got your boy Terrence Bud Crawford at number 1. Listen, in my opinion, I think you got to give it to Terrence Crawford. I think you got to give it to Terrence Crawford, number 1. So I agree with that. Then obviously, when it comes down to the big boys, you got to give it to Alexander Usyk for unifying that whole division. That's something that haven't been done in multiple years. So I definitely agree with him being number 2. And that number 3 spot, hands down, should be Gervonta Davis and all these other folks. They got Canelo Alvarez ranked down here higher than him. Makes no sense to me. But I really, really think Gervonta Davis need to be considered at the number 3 spot because Canelo Alvarez just lost. So nobody really, he bounced back, but he lost. So I'm like, I don't take him seriously. Gervonta Davis is 29-0 with 27 knockouts. Come on now, put some respect on his name. It's just simple that. I don't know what the boxing world is thinking about. I ain't really paying for no fight, but a Gervonta Davis fight. And hopefully we can see some out of Earl Spinks Jr. Maybe he'll bounce back. I don't know. You saw it during the press conference. Him and Gervonta was chirping back and forth. Earl, come on, man. We waiting on you. Dallas born, man. Come on, man. We waiting on you to get back into these rankings, man. Get back to what you know. Get back to true form. I know you hurt yourself before the last fight, but we're not going to hold no excuses. Once you step into the ring, it's all on you to win or lose, and you lost. And so, therefore, you take yourself out of this top 10. But we still believe in you, Earl. Get back in the fight, man. But listen, man, that's all I have right now. I know it's quick, but I just want to get in, jump on off. Once again, man, like, subscribe, leave comments, and remember, I need to get the Fairweather Fan page on Facebook up and running, but I need your help. Those of you who are subscribed to just the Eric Curtis Facebook page, please jump on over to the FairWeather Fan page and join that community so I can continue to go live stream on that platform as well. I appreciate it. And while I'm soliciting all your help, won't you go on over to YouTube if you're not on YouTube already and like and subscribe to the FairWeather Fan channel over there. I'll greatly appreciate it. And I got another plug. One more plug before I get off. I have another podcast. I've been holding this under the gun, but I have another podcast, but it's not a sports cast, y'all. It is a Christian podcast called IVYP, I Value Your Perspective Podcast, bringing grace to every conversation. So it's a Christian podcast. We talk about things Christian over there. Man, you can join me on Spotify. It's just an audible podcast. Join us on Spotify. Join me on Apple Podcasts, man. Please, if you guys will support me on the FairWeather Fan, jump on over to Spotify, find the I Value Perspective Podcast, Eric Curtis, or you can find my channel, EC22 Media, and you can find both podcasts there. And please join us over there, man. I appreciate it. But that's all I have for today, man. Once again, like, subscribe. Thank you guys who are watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Man, better luck next time for the Mavericks, man. And we are out.